Good morning, student. Welcome to the class. So, student, today we'll discuss about how to make a presentation in PowerPoint presentation. So, last class we had learned about different slides, then different slides layouts, how to view your presentation. Different views are there, and then today we'll discuss about how to save your presentation. How to save your presentation, same as the earlier program. Then go to save as program, give the location where you want to save the presentation, write the file name with extension, and then if you want to save any other, then you have to give the other location also, but you have to give here your extension. But giving extension is the good habit to save the program. Here some buttons are here, zoom control buttons. Zoom control buttons means that button status bar allowed to zoom in and zoom out your layouts, your slides, if you want to make the bigger slide, or if you want to zoom in your slide like this. Then if you want to delete your slide, so right click just on that over the slide, and then right click and select the delete button. And if you want to copy and moving the slide, first you have to select that particular slides, and then slides, if you want to cut, copy, paste, then right click. All the options are there, just do click on that particular options, and then take the click on the tools also, it is given here. Then organize slides means, suppose your slides you made, and that suppose slide number 3 if you want to put slide number 6, or slide number 9 if you want to put a slide number 5. So only you have to drag your slide, it is given in the left side of the pen. Better you have to only drag your slides, and that slides you have to drag that slides, and then where you want to put your slide, that there you put. Very simple, with the help of this mouse you can drag and drop your slides and change the change the slides place, or rearrange your slides, or rearrange your slides. Then enhancing the look of your slides, it means you have to go to the moving a placeholder or filling placeholder with colors. If you want to fill that your placeholder, then you go to the tools, and that tools you have to select the placeholder. And if you want to visible your text box, or if you want to show your text box, or if you want to change the background color of your placeholder, then with the help of this you can change. Then adding a background to your slide, if you want to make your slide attractive and interesting, so you have, if you want to change the background color, so with the help of this design tab, background style or color is given there at the background tools, there you have to select, and then give the attractive look of your presentations. Then formatting the slide text means, if you want to give some, means it is in the home tab. And if you want to change the style of your text, or if you want more attractive, any other style, if you want to any other style, if you want to print, type in that particular slides, or if you want to change the color of line, color of style or size, or if you want to, if you are giving some, writing some points, and that point you have to show some numbers or some bulleted, all the tools are given in that last chapters you had learned that MS Word, you have learned the formatting text. That text same as here also, if you want to format your text, all the tools you have to use same as the earlier class. And with the help of these tools you make your presentation very attractive and very understandable also to the audience, which in front of that you are showing your presentations there. Then on the bulleting number is given here, how to insert a picture as bullets. That bullets, it is given, it is in the home tab. If you are clicking, then home tab, after that bullet icon is there. That icon you have to click, there two options will come, bullets and numbering. And if you want to put the bullet means a sign means a square sign or rectangular sign, or rectangular sign, square sign, dot sign, this like this the sign, if you want to show, or any flower picture or any picture if you want to write as a points, if you are explaining your topic as a points with the help of points, then you can give, it is known as the bullets. And numbering means you are knowing 1 2 3 4, or Roman number 1 2 3 4, or capital letter A to Z, or small letter A to Z, like this is the known as the number presentations, number list. Then applying themes to your presentation. If you want to apply some themes in your presentation, applying themes means here the theme you have to select same as the layout, and that theme, if you are selecting, all the layouts will turn to that particular theme, and that only one theme, it will display all the slides with the help of that theme. If you want to select, then choose that theme also. Then slide master is also given here. Slide master means set a common theme of all the slides, means you are having 12 slides, and all the slides you want the same theme, same formatting, same theme. If you want, then you have to use a slide master. That slide master will help you, or will turn all the slides same, all the slides same layouts, same themes, with the help of this slide master view. Then come to the header and footer. Header and footer means header, if you want to give some headings of your headings of your slide, then you give with the help of header. And footer means if you want to give some notes while explaining the presentation, if you want to give some note or some description about that particular slides, so with the help of this footer you can give, or you can give that particular note. Or if you want to show that this is the slide number 8, or this is slide number 9, like this, if you want to show, or at the bottom if you want to show the date or page number or any other thing, you can use that header and footer both. Or if you want to if you want to put the date or time of that particular that given the presentation time, that time also you have if you want to give, then with the help of this footer you will be able to put the date and time, and it will automatically update your time and date according to that day or time, that time. Then watermark means watermark is faded image or text used as a background in PowerPoint slides, that Microsoft Word document, that chapter also we learn about that watermark. Page is given there, and at the particular page very light image are there on that particular page, and that page image over that we are typing the text, we are typing our name or text, anything, that known as the watermark. Very transparent form, the mark is there, the image is there, or any word is there, so it is known as the watermark. Then how to add a smart art graphics. Smart art graphics let you insert graphics which will help the visually communicate complex information. Smart art means smart, if you want to make the attractive your presentation, if you want some highlight, some line or some text, or if you want to highlight your introduction also, here the smart art text will help you to do the formatting work. And if you want to insert the image in your slide, so you have to first select the different layout, and that layout, if that layout is allowing you to insert the image, then immediately you will insert the image in your presentation. And if you want to resize your pictures, then if you want to resize, then it will do with the help of mouse pointer at the corner of that image. If you want to rotate your image, if you want to squeeze or sneeze your rotate means zoom in or zoom out your rotate, it will help with the it will do or help you with the help you with mouse pointer. Then if you want to add the word art is also given here. If you want to insert audio in a presentation, then it is given here in the layout, all the multimedias, all the videos and mp3s, all these tools are given there. If you want to add, then with the help of that particular tool, you will be able to add the presentation. And it is given here also, then using the playback tab, clicking the embedded audio icon is given there. So if you want to play or if you want to hide during the show or looping until the stop, then it is given all there in the layout. While giving the presentation, that time you are able to play or you are able to pause, you are able to stop that particular video or that particular audio. Then adding slide transition off to slide. Adding slide transitions to slide means you have to prepare the time, how you have to prepare the time while giving the presentation, at how much time it will take to show the presentation to audience, and that audience are able to read your presentation which you had typed on that particular presentation, or they are able to understand your presentation or able to see or understand your presentation. Like this you have to first plan, and after that you have to you have to plan first, and after that you have to set the time, how much time you want, or 1 minute or half minute or 1.5 minute, like this. So in this slide transition, it will help you to select the presentation, to select the time presentation of your time of your presentation, and how, while how means if you are showing your presentation with the help of mouse click, so no need to select the time, and if automatically if you want to move the slide after that time duration, so you have to give the time duration there. And then here it is given the transitions, you have to select and give. Then animation slides and slide objects is also given here. And then to animate the object on the slide means how to present the slide in front of the audience. It's on your choice only. So many slides, so many previews are there, so effects are there, you have to select that particular effect and put on that particular slide also. So while explaining the first slide, after completing the time, the second slide, how the second slide will appear on the screen, you have to select how it you have to appear on the screen, and then after that you have to apply all the effects and then save it. Like this you have to give. Then if you want to adding the multiple animations also, animations if you want to add, then animations are here sequentially it will come, and if you want to remove some animations, it will only do the right click and then remove the applications also. Then adding action button means it is built-in buttons shapes can your presentation to link the another slide, and means you play a sound or a movie. If you want to play, the action button will be there. You have to insert only that in action button in your slide and then show the video like this. And then here it is given rehearse timing. The rehearse timing option can be used while you practice presentation at the slideshow and create a presentation where the slide changing automatically like this. The animations, transitions and explained earlier, that only the that same as the rehearse timing while showing the presentations. If you want to put some button of play or pause or stop, then you can put with the help of this next, play or repeat like this. Then printing a presentation, same as you have to go to the file menu, then here print command is given there. If you click on that print command, it will print automatically, print with the help of the printer like this it will go. So student, today we had completed this chapter. Next class we'll discuss the exercise, and then I will give you the notes of this chapter also. Thank you.